Good day, grade 8 students. Welcome to our social studies virtual class. This is Miss Michelle Joy, your teacher. I just want to let you know that this video is just a recap makeup class, especially for those students who were not able to attend our Google Meet live virtual class. Class, before we proceed with our discussion, I would like to have a short recap or review of the last topics we had. The first one is religion. What is religion? A religion is an organized system of beliefs and practices, often centered on one or more gods. Monotheistic one God, polytheistic many gods. There are five major world religions: Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, and Judaism. The second topic that we had is economy. What is an economy? An economy is a system which tries to balance the available resources of a country, like land, labor, capital, and enterprise, against the wants and needs of consumers. It deals with three key issues: what is produced, how is it produced, and who gets what is produced. So class, our topic for today is about government. And there are five words to learn that we have to discuss before we go with our discussion so that you will have an idea what the meaning of these words are. First, government. Number two, community. Number three, democracy. Number four, society. And number five, conflict. Now, what is the meaning of the word government? Government is the system that set up and enforces a society's laws and institutions. Some governments are controlled by a few people, some are controlled by many. Number two, community. What is a community? Community is a group of people who share the same things, such as where they live, work, and play. It is also a place where people solve problems together. The third word is democracy. What is democracy? Democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected or chosen by the people. The next word is society. What is society? Society is a group of individuals living in certain geographical location, having common goals and interests, friendship and cooperation. They share common culture, norms, and values. Now the last word is conflict. What is conflict? Conflict is a condition that exists anytime two or more people disagree over an issue or situation. So these are the five words to learn. Everybody, please read and follow after me so you can still practice your reading skills and your speaking skills even if you're just at home. Government, community, democracy, society, conflict. Now let's proceed with our discussion. Objectives of the lesson. Number one, students must be able to know what a government is. Number two, students must be able to know what the government provides for its people. So after the end of the lesson class, you will be able to know the meaning of government and you will be able to know what the government gives for us.
What is government? We often hear that the government makes all the decisions, or that the government will build schools and hospitals. But do we know what government really means and what it actually is responsible for? Governance is the form or system of rule by which a state or nation is organized and governed. This happens through a system made up of laws and institutions. Government normally consists of legislators, administrators, and arbitrators. Legislators create and pass state law. Administrators implement state law, and arbitrators enforce state law. There are many different forms of government. In South Africa, we have a democratic form of government. The South African government is made up of a group of representatives that we elect through periodically held elections. We refer to it as a representative government. Democratic government is further characterized by the separation and balance of powers. This means that the democratic political system is divided into three branches: the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Each branch deals with a different aspect of governance. The legislature is also known as Parliament and consists of the National Assembly and the National Council of Provinces. It is where laws are debated and passed. The second branch of government, the executive, is represented by the President, Deputy President, and the Cabinet of Ministers. It administers and implements the laws of the legislative and the court decisions of the judiciary. The word government often refers to the executive alone, as it governs the country and takes care of the day-to-day running of the state. The judiciary is the third branch of the democratic system and is represented by the courts and their staff. It interprets the law, decides disputes, and applies the Constitution in the name of the state.
Class, it's time to open your books on page 20 and let's read what a government is all about. Please do not forget to bring out your highlight as well, because everything that you see here is the same as your book. Please highlight the important ones so you know what to read when it comes to your midterm exams. Government. What is government? A group of people governs a community or unit. It sets and administers public policy and exercises executive. It has to protect people from threats. It provides facilities including infrastructures so that everyone can work and live a happy life. Democracy. What is democracy? It is a type of government described as government of people, by the people, and for the people. In a democracy, everyone takes part in making the laws and everyone has to obey. The third one is society. What is a society? It needs its government to sort out conflicts or public problems by making laws and enforcing them in order to make a safe and peaceful country. So going back to the term government, class, so it is a group of people. They are very important people in our country because they lead our country. They provide facilities including infrastructures or buildings. And not only buildings, class, they also build schools and hospitals that we will be used, especially for the people that has an average salary. For democracy, it is a type of government and it is actually one of the best types of government. Why? Because the people get to choose the leader that they like, the leader that they think will provide the best for the people. Society is actually a group of people, class, that live together and they help each other to become better. Now, society or people follow the rules of the government because if not, they will be punished. Rules and laws and constitution of government is very important because they make the nation safe and a peaceful country. Now, class, it's time for your activity. Please answer the following questions. Number 1, what is the meaning of government? Number 2, write 3 things that a government provides for its people. Now, class, aside from this, please answer your book on page 20. Take a picture after you answer the book and upload it on social studies album I created in your line group. Good luck, everyone! As we now come to the end of our discussion, I hope everyone understood our lesson. If you have any question, you can always send me a message in our Google Classroom or in my personal line account. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll see you again next week.